Today I'll be using cardamom, turmeric and ginger to add zing to a fish dish which is as delicious as it is simple to make. Any whole fish may be used as long as it's not too large to fit the pan, or you could do it with fish fillets. I'm using a 1 kilo coral trout, and this will be suitable for about 4 hungry people. I've asked the fishmonger to clean it and scale it, which he's done. Then I prepare it by cutting a few slashes in each side, like this. I then coat its flesh lightly with turmeric, and I find the easiest way of doing this is by popping the fish in a plastic bag and adding a teaspoon of turmeric to each side of the fish, and then slapping it about a bit. It's preferable to getting the turmeric on your hands or work surfaces because it stains like crazy. Now to the ginger. I'll be using it both to stuff the fish and in a sauce I'll be preparing later. 1 small piece is simply crushed and inserted to the fish like this. It won't need peeling because it'll be discarded later. I also peel an orange and put the peel inside the fish. And now I set up to steam it. If you don't have a large steamer, and most of us won't, then a wok or large frying pan would be perfect. The first thing I now do is make up a steaming liquor. A ½ litre of fish stock. And you can actually buy fish stock in most supermarkets these days. I tend not to make my own fish stock. It's a rather pongy pastime. You could also use a chicken stock or a veal stock, any light stock. Now some water, about ½ litre of water, a little soy sauce, reduced salt soy sauce of course, and 3 cardamom pods, just like that. Now to steam the fish, I make a rack, and I can use chopsticks for this. Put 2 across there. You could also use baking rack and put the fish on the top. Put the lid on and fire up the heat. This will steam gently, a fish of this size, for about 35 minutes. Remember to allow a few extra minutes if the fish has come straight from the refrigerator. And of course, we'd never dream of cooking a fish that had come straight from the freezer. No, no, no. Now, while the fish is steaming, I make up a little garnish. Some chopped spring onion is quickly fried in some sesame oil. I toss in a few strands of capsicum, red and green colour. And after a few seconds, some peanuts, unsalted of course. 30 seconds later, they're all removed from the pan. Now, back to the fish. Check its doneness by putting a knife into the fish. It should come away from the bone as it does here, and it should smell superb as it does here. Now I make up a sauce using the liquor that was steaming the fish. I simply reduce it a little. While the liquor's reducing, it's a good opportunity to get rid of the cardamom pods. They've done their work. Add some orange juice. Keep reducing until about 1/3 of its original volume. Then I put in some peanut butter, smooth or crunchy, and a couple of tablespoons of coconut milk, and a small amount of chilli. More if you like it, but take care you don't overpower the delicate flavour of the fish. Once reduced, that stunning sauce is ladled over the fish. It's topped with the garnish. Oh, from Consuming Passions, bon appetit. Oh.